are. Hi, and thank you for joining me here at Vale's greenhouse. And today I'm here with Dawn, who wanted to look at some peonies and interested in planting peonies today. I know it's a little cold and a little early to start this, but Dawn is a very keen gardener. And so welcome, Dawn, to Vale's greenhouse.
Thanks.
Thanks. So here we are, we're standing in front of the peony section, and I have about, amazingly, I just counted, I have about 36 varieties of peonies that Dawn could choose from. So Dawn, what were you thinking about?
Well, I had a few questions. I'm kind of thinking about where we live, first of all, and there's deer. And
yeah. Okay, so I know where you live, and you're down close to the river, and you do have a lot of deer down there. And so the one good thing about peonies is basically deer don't eat peonies, but they will tramp through a peony to get to something they do want. But peonies are really, really durable, and so they're pretty hardy.
Oh, that's great. Good. So if I were to pick, like, for hardiness, for the best for our area, are they all good? Or
well, yeah, mostly we only sell the very hardiest peonies. We do not sell tree peonies. So tree peonies are more a coastal peony, and they get very large, and they come in extraordinary striped pinks, and they do get big, and their leaves don't look like a traditional peony. So we sell the hardiest grandma type peonies there are, but they come in a lot of different colors, but for the most part all their foliage kind of looks the same except for the fern leaf.
Right, so they're all fairly hardy here.
Very hardy.
So what about, you've got some singles I see and doubles. Do they smell different? Like, what's the difference between single and double?
Well, I personally really like the singles better because they don't fall all over the ground and shed their petals everywhere. What I find with the big double ones, which is what your grandma had, which is still really popular, their heads tip over, and you need to have a big peony. Yeah, they're so heavy. And so what I like, and I've been changing our garden here over to, just because of maintenance, is more the single ones. Now this particular one is a very small single one, but you can get big head-sized single ones, and they just are able to put up with a bit more wind, and especially where we live because it is kind of windy here. And those big Chinese peonies fall over. So any of the big double flowers are Chinese type peonies, and anything that is a single type flower they call Japanese.
Okay. How long before you have that beautiful bush?
Well, to be truthful, peonies don't grow real fast. They're not the fastest growing peony in the garden. You are going to be probably looking at 3 full growing years before you got a big, beautiful bush with a lot of peonies on it. But peonies are known as matrimonial plants, and they are a symbol of marriage. So your grandmother would have taken a piece of her peony and given it to your mother, and you have lots of girls, so you better get lots of peonies because you will be gutting your peony up to give to their garden. So they are called matrimonial plants. They're supposed to last the entire marriage, one variety, so they're very long-lived. Now this particular peony is called Red Charm, and it's probably the most intense red that we sell. And next to the foliage and these incredible deep flowers, and so it's not the traditional big pom-pom type, but it's not a full single either. So this lasts really long time in the garden because it doesn't fall apart. And so I love this particular one. This peony here has a different, has a little bit of a different foliage again, and you can see that it is got more of a lacy and a small cup to it, and it's really attractive as well. And so it just kind of depends on what the look is that you're wanting. So I'm not too sure if I've helped you on your quest of which peony you would like.
I'd like them all so far.
I like them all so far. Yeah. Well, thanks, Dawn, for coming and asking about peonies, and we hope that anything that we can help you with will be here all spring.
Thank you so much.